The payments industry, I kind of stumbled across it in terms of opportunities. It's super exciting and challenging. I think there's this constant change and constant things happening. So it's really just about striving to continue to learn more and understand and continue to grow as you know, alongside the payments industry as well. Worldpay from FIS is essentially pretty much all payment services that you want to offer to merchants. So my focus is around enterprise merchants, so large corporates, and it's very much about, we offer gateway services, acquiring, disbursements, FX and treasury services, as well as things such as fraud and authentication, so value add services. So it's very much about giving, I guess, the widest global coverage, a payment optionality and flexibility to our customers, to our merchants that are ultimately able to then give consumers that choice. So, really the principal aim here is, I guess in the name Worldpay, right, is to have the largest coverage across the globe to accept card payments, local preferred payment methods, so making sure that we're going in there with local knowledge. So we sometimes talk about growing globally but thinking locally. So in continuing to service our customers in every market that they wish to enter. Where I work, we cover all aspects of the payments landscape. So there's always you learn something new every day. So it's really about kind of striving, being constantly curious, and making sure that I'm always open-minded to kind of how things operate and work, especially as you talk about doing things differently by country. So I'm from the UK, but I deal with expansion activities all over the globe, and the way things are done in the UK compared to how they're done elsewhere around the world are very different. So it's an exciting opportunity. I mean the ultimate challenge is more around the complexity of industry, right? And trying to break it down and make it seem simple for your merchants, for the consumers and the customers. So it's taking a complicated industry with many variables and being able to kind of break that down into layman's terms and really kind of build a story around what you're trying to do and achieve to help your customers. That's really kind of the driving force behind it. So I think there's a huge amount to learn and overcome, and it takes teamwork and a lot of people to kind of bring it together. You can't do everything on your own, and it's making sure you build a strong network of people around you to make sure you achieve your goals. I think I've always had very good leaders who have kind of helped me through the process, as well as also having mentors kind of from a career development standpoint. So starting from an entry-level job to getting to where I am today was understanding how to start preparing myself for kind of leadership. So I've spent most of my career I started in implementation and kind of technical pre-sales. I now lead kind of the strategic expansion aspects of all the new markets. So kind of continuing to grow my skill set so that I can learn more and kind of build many arrows to my quiver, should I say, in terms of understanding how everything works, whether it be around how a consumer merchant integrates into a payments company, to how from a tax and regulatory standpoint what you need to do in order to enter a new country. So there's lots of things to get stuck into. So big problems, I guess, specific to what I do is about navigating the kind of regulatory compliance and scheme aspects to be able to enter into new markets, to create domestic services for our customers to then be able to leverage. Ultimately, what we're creating is a full end-to-end payment suite for customers in order to be able to take payments, whether that be online or face-to-face, across a number of different markets to make sure that we can offer a great service to them. It's about being, an industry leader, a trusted advisor, making sure that customers know, that they can rely on us, whether it's kind of in a single country or many countries. So bringing that to our customers so we can grow with them. The larger purpose and the role of my company, I think, is ultimately around, accelerating commerce faster than anyone. Build and continue to grow and, create competition in the industry. So, I think there's been huge change in the payments industry, even in the last couple of years with PSD2 and things coming in. So continuing to innovate and come up with new ideas and solutions for customers to leverage that ultimately have the benefit of consumers who want to buy products and services, as I said, whether it be online or in store or whichever channel they choose. So giving them the ability to do that is really the ultimate goal. I think in terms of trends over the next 5 years in payments, it's going to be, I think we've already seen it, right, an element of consolidation of companies and players as they continue to kind of bolster global services. I think really when we think about, it's going to be continuing to see different ways to pay, right? More, we've been talk about whether it's crypto or buy now, pay later. There's a lot of emerging payment trends and stuff, and what we see is those continuing to grow out. I think there's many buy now, pay later operators today, so maybe there'll be an element of consolidation as we go forward to ones that will lead the way. But I think ultimately within the industry, right, it's continuing to be innovative and competitive and understanding how people pay today is not necessarily how they'll pay tomorrow. So making sure that we're looking forward and innovating and kind of keeping pace with change. I think the biggest challenge is always kind of, I guess, keeping everything running smoothly and operating so our customers have a fantastic experience whilst also looking forward and seeing what kind of the next big things are. So what we should be driving towards, whether that's new payment methods, whether that's kind of looking at embedded finance or other different areas of the business. So it's really about, as I said, keeping a good, keeping the business running and effectively and giving a customer experience, but also continually kind of horizon scanning and understanding what's coming down and understanding those payment trends so that we keep on the front foot.